last night was night 100. It's like a bloodbath in there. You can't wipe the blood off. A ton of blood spatters on the inside of the tent. If you like this video, screw you if you didn't. There are some big black flies that almost look like hornets. It will chew a piece of meat off you.
100 nights, baby! That's how you do it.
You smell that? I know, eh? If I stopped paddling, I'd start going backwards. So. Look at the little guy! 15 million mosquitoes. 100, baby!
Baby, that's how you do it. 100.
All right. That's the gear for this trip. Load it up. And that's our spot. I think that's going to be our spot for the next 2-3 nights. Let's do 3. Right there, I've got some relatively level enough for me. I don't need to sleep flat. I'm going to clear out some of these rocks, some of the branches. Make it nice and clear so I don't rip the bottom of my tent. Way back in there, there's going to be some heavy-duty exploring to be done. There'd be some exploring to be done back there. Oh yeah. All to myself. Little bay, new spot. Ain't done never been here before. Ain't never done been here before, boo-boo. Alrighta. So like always, it's a dump load of equipment to unload, but I am just going there. It's a treat. That's going to be awesome. Never looked a gift horse in the mouth. This is going to be freaking awesome. Let's do it. And there we go, all set up. It took about an hour and 15 minutes. There's a little bit of cleanup, a little tougher to find some rocks for my anchors, but I've got everything anchored, all my main points, my rain sleeves. Feels good to have everything set up. If it happens to rain or blow, I'm ready for it. My shirt's a little sweaty, soaking wet from the sweat. Took a little walk, nothing drastic. I don't want to go too far into the bush because I think that the flies and the mosquitoes would just literally eat the flesh off my bones out there. But I got some nice pine. You know what I'm doing with that. make some tea a little bit later on. I also managed to find, I don't know, a good handful of blueberries are out. I think it's the first little crop. Nothing drastic, but awesome to have after a meal. I had some white kidney beans and red Thai hot peppers, some potato chips, a couple dates. Trying to decide if I should go for a little paddle, see if I can't find some bass hiding right there. That looks bassy to me. Bassilicious. Bastronomical. Stop it. But I think that this might just be the last couple of minutes before maybe the mosquitoes attack. So I'm a little bit cautious with regards to heading out there. Little bit. I don't want to get caught out there with the mosquitoes. So what I might just do is, there were a couple fish jumping around here. I think this looks a little pikey around here. It could be fun. Maybe I'll try a top water little popper or a creature. Drag it along the top. There seems to be a few lily pads out there too. See what we can't scare up. And then that way I'm closer to my refuge if I have to make a mad dash because of the mosquitoes. I don't hear them yet. I would imagine they're in there somewhere. It's absolutely still out. No wind. It was really windy this afternoon. It was a hell paddle. It was a slog. There are no mosquitoes right now for some weird reason. It is 9:34 and I figure if there's no mosquitoes and it's late, take advantage of it. I don't know, tomorrow may be rainy. I may be a lazy ass and may not want to get out as much as I should. So let's do a little bit of evening angling. Well, I got a couple casts in. It's starting to get a little dark. The mosquitoes are coming up. I can hear them buzzing. They haven't really started attacking me yet, but it is almost 10 o'clock, so it's to be expected. That's day one. Not a bad day. I was putting off heading out. The forecast was for severe thunder showers today, severe thunder showers tomorrow. Oh yeah, the mosquitoes are starting to, I can hear them buzzing. When I have a low brimmed hat like this, rimmed, it keeps them off your face. And it's hot, and I didn't quite know how I wanted to tackle the whole heat, mosquito, black fly, rain, if I'm trapped in the tent because it's pouring, it's going to be hot in there. But I'm glad I did. It's always, I know, I'm always glad when I finally head out. It feels great to get out. It's just you start thinking, you know, for the amount of energy and the amount of work that it takes to get out, the prep and the packing and the loading and the unloading, you start to second guess yourself a little bit. And I'm glad I did. It didn't rain at all. It was gorgeous. It was hot, about 32. But there was some wind and there was some crazy current too. That was a tough paddle. I had to work for it. But I found a nice new spot, cleared it out. Everything's set, had a meal. As I say, a few casts. It doesn't get much better than that. It doesn't get much better than that. I'm here, settled in. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Oh, I can really hear the mosquitoes now. I'm going to try and get in some pine tea and some popcorn tonight anyways. Once it gets maybe after 11 or so, the mosquitoes die off a little bit. Have a little micro fire. Ah, it smells good. Yeah, I really worked for it. The current was heavy duty. The water levels are high. There's some wind. Characteristically, areas that I never would have had difficulty paddling, I was laboring. I was not moving too far at all. If I stopped paddling, I'd start going backwards. So I'm glad to be somewhere. And it goes to show you, the things that you think are going to happen don't happen, and the things you don't plan on are the things that you get nailed with. So I'm here. It's going to be a great little trip. Made it through the night. 15 million mosquitoes. Oh, they're still out there. And now, we've got a gorgeous morning. It's rainstorming. The rain's finally let up. It's just before 12:30. I stayed in the tent for about 12 hours. It was too much rain. The lightning and thunder was incredible. The sun right now is hotter than hell, and it feels great. I've got some oatmeal going in the AM, almost PM. Today's choice is cranberries, cinnamon, oatmeal, sunflower seeds, and it doesn't get much better than this. I'm going to pick some blueberries. The blueberries are out. I'm hoping that this heat next day will cause them to explode. I had a small handful of them yesterday, and they're going right in there. Doesn't get much better than that. Actually, it does. Just a ton of handfuls of these guys. I'm just going to bury this oatmeal. Where are you, boys? There you are. Oh, juicy ones. Incredible. That pops now. A little bit more. Nothing drastic. It's early season. But I'll take it. Into the pot. Into the pot you go. I mean, damn. Well, I've got a little bit of sunshine. There's not a cloud in the sky. Look for over there and over there, I guess. I'm expecting there to be thunder showers again this evening. The humidity is incredible, so that combined with the heat almost guarantees some thunder boomers. So I'm going to do a little bit of exploring. I'm going to head out that way. I think there's a cliff face there. I'm going to do a little fishing there, but I don't want to drag all of my rods, so I've picked one rod, one lure, and I've actually even got a little mini tackle box. And I've got some tools in there, a couple spinner baits, jigs. See what happens. All right. Lucky rod. Let's go. What's on through here? It has got to be at least 30, 31, maybe 32. I can really feel the humidity. It's just sweating. Got my new Father's Day tee on, thanks to the beauties. Ugh. Oh, it gets dense here. I don't know if I want to. Okay. Listening for bears. Hey, bear, 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 bear. Okay. Let's try this out. Well, 2 feet in and my rod's caught. Again. There sure was none of this the last time I came through here. Ooh. But that was in the fall, which I just about did. Bear, 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 bear. Go on, bear. Never can be too sure. I might not be coming this way again. That's not too bad. I'm there. There are some big black flies that almost look like hornets that will chew a piece of meat off you if you left them. Well, I made it through there. I'm going to head up there. Let's head on out. Ugh. That's dumb. That would have been a nice fall. My rule is walk slow. See these black flies. Those are like gold looking flies. There's some kind of special flies. My rule is to walk slow. Each step, calculate it. You don't want to twist, break, do anything. Where am I rushing to anyways? Nowheres. How's that for a view? Top of the world. It's 7:32, day 2, out for a nice little evening paddle. I haven't caught anything yet. I got skunked yesterday and skunked today so far. I'm not going to say the day's young, but a little bit of time. She's getting old. This day's getting some gray hairs on. Last night was night 100 of camping solo by myself, alone in the woods or on an island. Night 100. I can't believe it. It took me 3 seasons roughly to do it. The first year I did, I went out thinking, man, could I stay out in the wild a night, like overnight, sleep out there, and then be there the next day? I did 3 nights that first time. Took the first night slowly, camped on a crazy incline, switched the next nights, night 2 and 3. That first year I did 11 nights. The next year I did 28 nights. Last year I did 49 nights. This year, last night was night 12 for this year, for 2024, which gets me to my 100. It's my 100th birthday. Can't believe it. Really kind of cool. Not something I would have ever thought that I'd be capable of, much less confident of doing. Seen a lot of really cool places, a lot of neat things, caught a lot of fish, did a lot of hikes. Got very wet, got very cold, got very hot. They're all different. So I'm going to celebrate with a little bit of sparkling wine, get my bubbles on, get my bubble on. Cheers, toast to the next 100 nights. Get this guy out of here. Here we go. Boom. There she is. Fish jumped. There she is. That's me. Out on the water, that's exactly what I look like. It's exactly what I look like out there. Just the color of the canoe is different. Cheers. Yummy. 100. 100, baby. It goes to show that if you want to do something, even though you think that you can't, or it's too difficult, too hard, you're too old, too weak, you can do it. Educate yourself, practice, and you know what? Just jump out and do it. The best way to find out how to do something is to try doing it. Find out where your shortcomings are, find out where your weak points are. Focus on those, get better at those, and you'll get it. You'll get there. Have I mentioned 100, baby? I didn't get 100 fish though today. That's for damn sure. Well, I know what was jumping over there. It was a bassie. There he is. Oh, won't you get my camera wet? He was hiding in the weeds over there. I caught him on my creature bait. The weightless creature bait. Okay, bro, let's get you off. There he is. He's a nice little bro. Hey, bro. That breaks my skunk for the day. Somebody else is jumping over there. I'm gonna catch your brother. I'm gonna catch your brother. All right. There he is. It's 9:16. I got to get my butt inside that tent before these mosquitoes really hit. They're bad right now. I got to keep all exposed skin unexposed. But I managed to get in a meal. I made some pine tea, polished off the rest of the sparkling wine, got my boat out. I think I'm ready because I want to get everything inside this tent because I don't think I'm coming out at night. Last night, they were crazy throughout the entire night. It was a bit of a gong show with the mosquitoes. I've got myself some delicious. Oh, can you smell that? I know, eh? You see some of the resin on the top there? Trust me. It's piney. There we go. I made a big batch of this stuff. Now I'm going to pack this up and hide in the tent. I think I got enough stuff. My chair's been awesome. I can recline. That's been a godsend on the back. All right. Thank you so much, Sight. You've been awesome. A little stormy, but you kept me dry. It was gorgeous, actually. That was a really nice site. Lakefront, didn't have to carry anything out too far. I'm going with the current, but against the wind. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to get a couple last flicks in. Yeehaw. All right, bye-bye, Sight. I love my new seat. I can recline. Woo! Well, I got a few flicks in. Nobody in the boat. There were a couple bass, smallmouth right on the shore. I could see them. They'd go after my weightless creature. I would just pop it along the top of the water, and they were looking at it and following it. I'd give it a quick jerk, and they would right back on it. They would lock on it. It's like, they don't want it. They don't want it. Okay, I'm going to take it away. Okay, we want it. I only had one strike. He didn't hold. But it was fun to see. It was a number of times where they were, you could see them underneath the water following it along. 2 of them. Might have been 3 at one point. I had a little bit of a snack, had some dates and some pumpkin seeds. I'm beating it back because all of a sudden, I don't know where it came from, there are some ugly gray clouds. I do have the current with me. Thankfully, there's no wind at this point. When I was on my way here, damn, I mean, I could have paddled this back home without even paddling. I mean, I've got some good speed now. Definitely tell the current's with me and that the water is high. There's some flow. Night 100. Night 100 was memorable because it kind of sucked. I didn't have the best sleep. So I fished till about 9:30, 10, which was mistake number 1 in the sense that it was too late for mosquitoes. I missed my window to get into that tent without allowing a billion mosquitoes into the vestibule and into the main tent. I killed as many as I could. And passed out at about 11:30, which is early. 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30 to 4:30. I killed mosquitoes just randomly. I guess the buzzing woke me up at about 3:30. Maybe it was 4:30. 3:30 or 4:30 for a solid hour. I killed more mosquitoes. It's like a bloodbath in there. You can't wipe the blood off. It's just like a ton of blood spatters on the inside of the tent. So for a solid hour, I killed mosquitoes and then passed out again. I thought I got all of them. For the most part, I guess they were done. By 7 in the morning, just before 7, I was awakened by just crazy lightning. Just like, camera flash, blinding. Inside the tent, you could tell that outside it would have been just spectacular. But I wasn't going to brave that because, of course, the mosquitoes are still, there's a million on the other side of the tent. Then the rain came. High winds, rain, ton of thunder, lightning was off the charts. A little bit of boat wake here. And it rained from 7 till somewhere in around probably about 9:30. I was up at 9:30. Decided, the heck with it, I'm just going to try and get a little bit of sleep just to relax. And passed out till 11:30. So that was a little bit past my 7:30 wake-up call. At 11:30, I got up and did my chores and had my oatmeal. But not the most restful sleep. Night one usually isn't. Night one, you know, you've got nerves of heading out, you're overtired, maybe a little dehydrated, a lot of excitement. Night one, you know, you're just getting acclimatized. I would say by even night two, just night two was fine. Last night was awesome. I'm sleeping on a little bit of a slant on the rock there, but I don't mind that. I like that. I mean, I like that, but I don't mind it. And usually by night 2 or 3, you get into a little bit of a rhythm, you calm down a little bit, the surroundings become a little more familiar, you're in a little bit of routine. But I decided I'm going to do just 2 nights because this afternoon they're calling for, and this evening they're calling for thunderstorms into the evening, into the morning tomorrow. I just ain't into it. I would rather pack up my stuff, dry, load it into the house and into the shed, dry, and not have to worry about anything molding and just messing with wet stuff. Plus having to do it in the rain too is a pain. That being said, it is hot. I'm going to say probably 30, a little bit less than 30, probably about 26. So the humidity is pretty high. A little bit of rain would feel great. It's just that when you've got all of your bedding, clothes, all of your gear, nothing that I can't get wet because I've got dry bags and the bear barrels, but I would just prefer not to be soaking wet. A little bit of a break time. More dates. Pumpkin seeds. I like having pumpkin seeds because you got some greens, you got some fiber, good oil, a little protein. It's not messy. Dates, quick and easy, concentrated carb source, good for your energy. Sometimes a little sticky. But you wash your hands off. Where would I get some water? Where, oh where? Let's paddle. Let's row. Is it paddling? Or is it rowing? Don't know. Don't care. There's sort of a weird little current through here. Normally you wouldn't be able to get through here at all. It's completely barricaded because of the water levels. I think I can, but sometimes there can be rocks just below the surface, and there are some, but I will clear them. Just barely. Those guys. Nice. Okay. That was a little sketchy. Making great time. I managed to hook into 3 pike on my creature bait. None of the 3 stuck. 1 ate my bait. I got some rapids over there. that I ain't going through. I'm tempted to do those guys over there, but maybe we should. Let's do them. Nope. We're gonna go this way. Yeah. Whoa, boy! Damn! Yeah! That's churning. Whoa, you could get sideways in there real easy. Sideways and flippage. All right, through that. That would explain why that was so hard to paddle against on the way in. Woo! I can't believe I paddled through that. How did I make it up there? Nice. Good job. Working for the 100th night. Working for the 100 nights. Did I mention there's 100 nights yet? Huh? Have I mentioned that? 100 nights. Well, 101 now. Ooh. That was awesome. All right. That's the first walleye. There we go, Mr. Wally. Ooh. He's pretty. He's pretty. Look at the fins. You got nice fins. Wow. That's about 14 inches. What do you think? Hey, bro. Ah! All right. Walleye. There we go. Oh, you have to splash me with the tail at the end there, eh? I hate it when they do that. But I love it. If they ain't doing that ever, I ain't catching nothing. Awesome. Let's do that again. It's the biggest pike I have ever caught. Look at that guy. He's still a good boy. He's still a good boy. He was still putting up a fight for me, so, all right. Oh, look at the little guy. Okay. Bye, bro. Oh, he didn't splash me. It's a bonus. It was like a thank you for catching me. Here, I will do you a solid and not splash you upon my return to my home. Another little fishy. It's on a drop shot. Check that out. There we go. Yeah! Yeah! A nice boy. There we go. Okay. Back to your house. Wow, no splash. Gotta like that. Nice. All right, back at the dock. Boat's unloaded. Gear's on the dock. Just gonna chuck all this back into the car. And then into the house. And then it's a successful trip. So that was an awesome trip. They always are. You know that. If you like this video, screw you if you didn't. You know the rules. I don't care. you like this video, check out the other ones. There's about 23 adventures out there, all separate trips. Remember, like, comments, subscribe, notifications, all that garbage. I'd appreciate it. Or don't. You know the rules. Again, I don't care.